I'm Paul Page with Steve Evans, and we're back at Orange County International Raceway for the World Finals of Drag Racing. Now, at the moment, it is peaceful, but that belies the excitement that is beginning to build as this man, Gary Beck, has a long shot at winning a world title and taking it away from Jeb Allen. He also has a chance as he fires his Top Fuel dragster for the event title here as he faces in the final round Dwight Salisbury. All the tears and joy of this season down to these final moments as Gary Beck, who has twice been second in the world, tries to take home a world title here today. Beck needs a 5.64 ET and a pass at 247 miles an hour. His opponent, Dwight Salisbury, who is trying to win his first national title in over 13 years. Before this run, he talked with Steve.
Dwight, you keep going slower every round and winning by greater margins. How is this possible?
Well, again, we're back to luck, Steve. I'd rather be lucky than good today, I guess.
Well, your driving ability has been excellent. You've won 2 races on hole shots alone, but I think your crew seems a little confused as to what to do, really.
Well, we've used so many parts that we've robbed Peter to pay Paul so many times we can't find Paul anymore. You know, we're just out of stuff, so we're trying to get something together here for the last round.
So you're telling me you're going up against Gary Beck and just kind of a blind guess?
Yeah, really, because we don't really know what's wrong with it. It's burning itself up earlier on the track every run, and we're backing the motor down, so we're really a little lost right now.
So there are a lot of unknown factors in that motor that sits behind Dwight Salisbury. Anything could happen there. The day has cooled just a bit. That should help carburation. The track surface has also cooled, and that should help adhesion. So Gary Beck has every possible chance that he can be provided with. There is Jeb Allen. He is the man that Beck has to beat for a world championship. And once again, Beck has to make a pass through the traps at 247 miles an hour. His ET must be 5.64 in order for him to take the world title away from Jeb Allen. Despite that, Beck can still win the event title here today.
Paul, I'm with Jeb and Cindy Allen down here at the end of the racetrack. Some $25,000 just seconds away for this young couple, professional drag racers.
And for Gary Beck, this is the moment of truth. They are both staged and on the line. Gary Beck with a hole shot as he pulls away. It's Gary Beck. What a tremendous run this is. Gary Beck has the event title as Salisbury's car lights up. A tremendous fire. The parachute burns away. Salisbury, he's protected now. He's in front of that fire, but it still burns at the back of Salisbury's car as he slides the machine to a stop. And Jeb Allen has won the championship. Gary Beck with the fastest pass in the history of drag racing, 5.57, but the speed not fast enough, 245.23 miles an hour. 2 miles an hour too slow. Dwight Salisbury is all right. Let's take a look at this run once again. Look at the awesome power, the flames pouring out of the exhaust of both machines, but Gary Beck was not to be denied, and Dwight Salisbury, a tremendous fire as his engine completely explodes coming across the line. Fortunately, the safety systems on these cars so good, despite the fact that his parachute burns away, Salisbury coasts to a stop, and he is uninjured in this tremendous finale to the season. The World Finals of Drag Racing. The event belongs to Beck, and the World Championship belongs to Jeb Allen. Let's go down. Steve Evans now is with Gary Beck. Steve?
So, by less than 50 points, does Jeb Allen win the World Championship, and he is willing to share his champagne with Gary Beck.
Thank you.
You still wear the number 2. At least you don't have to re-letter the car.
Well, it was good. It was a good run. It was strong in the middle that time, not too much shake. So I was happy for Jeb. I'm glad they won the World Championship. Certainly deserve it, that's for sure.
What an afternoon. You have seen the fastest pass in the history of this sport run by Gary Beck. He wins the event, but the world title goes to Jeb Allen. Congratulations to both. Steve?
And after 11 national events, 40-some-odd regionals, it comes down to the last 5 seconds of the entire season. Had Gary Beck gone over 247 miles an hour, he would have been the world champion. Outstanding racing.
The World Finals of Drag Racing. I'm Paul Page with Steve Evans. So long from Orange County International Raceway. And now to Mike Adamle.